Well, morning everybody. This is our supposed rest day in Katherine, which of course means maintenance day. So the first thing we're going to do is go and get Catrina's motorcycle, which is in Murray Wright's trailer at the other side of Katherine. Go and get some parts from the bike shop and then get the bikes checked over and cleaned and stuff. And then we might actually get a couple of hours off this afternoon to explore around Katherine. Join us and see how we get on. Katrina, there's a bug in the egg. Crap. Katrina, there's extra protein in the egg. What's that little fella doing there?
Would I be able to have bacon and eggs, friends?
We've got no bread. We've borrowed their bread.
You didn't answer my question. That requires a yes or a no.
I don't know if we'll have enough.
So why didn't you say I haven't got
Well, I
enough?
feel bad.
No, it just smells alright.
How are you feeling, Colin?
A bit battered but fine, thank you.
No,
That's good. Oh, that's a good bruise.
And that foot's the same.
Yeah.
And I won't show you the others.
No. Well, something different today. Bacon and eggs on toast for brekkie, but we've still got our tea. So we're going to head into Katherine. We need to get some chain for Catrina's motorcycle. So we're going to get some 520 and replace the rear chain on that and keep the rear chain as a spare for the primary. We need some heavy duty inner tubes because we're out of those. And yeah, we're just going to get Catrina's bike back here and check them over. And hopefully this afternoon there's some thermal pools and stuff nearby. We're going to go and visit those and have a swim and try and have a relax for a couple of hours. Anyway, breakfast time. Delicious.
I need chain. I need tire tubes. I need milk. Cup of tea. We're going to go get my bike. Worried Murray's retrieved all the good parts of it. Not retrieved, pilfered. What are you worried about?
Climate change. Running out of Yorkshire tea.
Well, we've got 3 more boxes.
Stop.
Oh, I fit there.
That'll do.
Why don't they all fit there?
Just one.
Oh, the red one.
Oh, you've been shopping.
I've been shopping. I've got chain, I've got a heavy duty tyre tube, and I got my husband some triple XL gloves.
I think he's pretty
I
lucky.
think he's pretty lucky.
Right.
Let's go.
Let's go and find a motorcycle.
Find my bike.
Where did you leave your bike?
I don't know where my bike is.
Well, here we are, Knox Crossing Caravan Park. And oh look, there's an ugly bloke with a beard. That must be Murray. Let's go and see if he's taking any more parts off your Enfield. Here we are.
Have a look at this for a stretch chain.
Here's Fatso. How are you doing, Fatty?
God, it stretched a foot.
No, that's where it should be.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
so what are you? That's 520.
we bring gifts.
520 O-ring.
Well, we've been down the motorbike shop and we've got the 520, it's an O-ring chain which won't fit the primary drive. Catrina's got a non-O-ring 520 on the rear, so what I'm going to do is put the O-ring one on there and then keep this one as a spare for the primary, and at least we've got a full set of spares. So let's get this chain pulled off, cut it to length for that one and stick it all back together again.
Well, at least the rear chain on these is accessible, so it's not such a bad job, although we are putting the O-ring chain on in place of the non-O-ring, so we can keep that as a spare. So once we've found out the length of the chain, usually use the angle grinder to knock the top of the rivets off, because that means you don't push the mushroomed end of the pin through the inside of the roller, which damages it, and then it also gives the chain breaker an easier time. So we can split that chain off. The next job is the easiest way to feed this through is just to put the link through and pull it through with the old chain, and then we can wrap it around the wheel, get it linked up, set the chain adjustment, and the job's done. Once that was sorted, we also had problems with a couple of the bungs coming loose in the top of the cylinders. So I drilled a couple of holes, put some lock wire through, that stopped those coming undone. Then Catrina fueled the bike up, and hers is ready. Time for lunch.
Katrina's bike's done. Time for a super Merralyn lunch. What have we got?
Silverside, tomato, lettuce, cheese. You might have a bit of avo. Your mum probably had onion.
Potato chips. And some fruit. Delicious. Thanks, Merralyn. Well, you can see here I've had a bit of problems with a push rod. This valve clearance kept closing up over the last 2 or 3 days, and I didn't have the tools to look at it, but I have now, and the push rod has slowly been wearing down at the top. So what I've done is got a new piece of silver steel. I've made another one 1/4 of an inch longer. I've just oil quenched the ends of it to hopefully keep them hard enough to be able to get to where we're going, and we'll just assemble this back up and give it a go. It's a pretty simple job to get the push rods out, the cam followers, and get those out. So yeah, hopefully we'll do this, rebuild it, and we'll be okay and off to go again.
These JAP V twins are pretty simple, and you can get the cam followers out without having to take anything else out of the engine. So I can screw that back in. That just tightens up into the top of the cam case there, and then we can set the valve clearances, turn the engine over, make sure everything feels okay, and that should be good to go.
Well, that's it. The bike's all sorted. I've lock wired in the... Oh, the hand just bit me. Oh. I've lock wired in the drain bungs, made that new push rod, adjusted the valve lifters and stuff. So yeah, that's it. I think we're all sorted. It's got 35 degrees. I'm a bit hot, so I think it's time to go and find somewhere to cool off.
Well, we headed down to the river beside the campsite here in Katherine, and what a great spot it was. The water was nice and warm. Of course, I've fixed the drone, so I hope you enjoy a bit of the footage here.
About done for the day. It's time to get sorted out and have tea. So we got the bikes done, and rest day. Yes, we always talk about rest days. Now we worked until about 4 PM or so getting the bike sorted out, but we found lots of niggles. We fixed all those, so we should be good to go for hopefully now without any major maintenance to Broome. Now we'll see. So we managed to get at least a couple of hours out in Katherine. So we went to the hot thermal spring pools, which was great, where you just jump into the take a pool noodle with you, a float, jump in the pool at the top, and then work your way all the way down through the river system to the bottom pools. That was very nice, but there was a lot of people there. And then we called in and went to the river here on the way back. So I flew the drone up and down. There was thousands and thousands of bats. I hope that comes out in the drone footage, which you'll have seen by now because we've already been there. But yes, thousands and thousands of bats in the trees all carrying on. And you know, the river was very nice. I didn't go in because I was flying the drone. It is a freshwater river. It does have crocodiles, so we are definitely in croc country now. But that's it, we're going to get sorted out, have a beer, get tea sorted out, have a bit of food, and then we'll sit and talk rubbish for an hour or two and play cards or whatever else we're going to do, and that'll be the day done. Look at this good Sargent tea. That's pretty good.
Yummo.
What have we got?
Look what we've
We got
Oh, snags, potatoes,
we got potato
salad.
and pumpkin chips and sausages,
salad.
fried onion, salad.
Looks pretty good. Wow, we've got roast chicken and beetroot, some nuts, tomato, avocado, Cole's medication. Delicious.
Is anti-inflammatory. And frozen mango for dessert, and I think we've got passion fruit.
And frozen mangoes too. Yep, delicious.
what
From
it
the
says?
Mango Man in Katherine. Oh, well, what have we got here? What's the best, Sargent?
A whole roast lamb and it's pulled apart.
Whole roast lamb in the slow cooker.
Making a stew.
Bush tucker.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Here's our tasty tea. What's for dinner tonight, Merralyn?
Chicken, and Catrina and Richard have visited a supermarket here, Woolies in Katherine, and we have potato salad and coleslaw, and are still eating the last of our homegrown beetroot. And there was a fruit and veggie man came through tonight, and we were able to get fresh tomatoes off him. And for dessert we've got mango, which
And
he
passion
had,
fruit.
and passion fruit.
Delicious.
Delicious. Cheers, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Hey, cheers.
I'll have pear juice.
Did you get that?
Yes. Pear juice and extra medication.
That's all for this episode. Join us next time as we head from Katherine to Timber Creek. Thanks for watching, and please remember to subscribe and give us a thumbs up.